So let's bring everything over on one side. It's going to be x squared plus 3x minus 5. We're going to do our discriminant. So our b is in the middle. Our a is out front, 1, and then our c is negative 5. So 9 plus 20 is 29. That's going to tell me we're going to have two real solutions because that discriminant here is positive. Now let's finish the problem. The opposite of my b, plus or minus what I just received in the discriminant, all over 2 times a. Now, can I reduce the square root of 29? Nope. So there's my answers. There's two of them in there. Hopefully you see them. One is using a plus sign, and one will be using a minus sign. All right, let's get everything on the same side. We're going to subtract 12x to get that over here. We're going to add 4. Alright, so the discriminant, notice it's a negative 20 that's being squared. We'll end up with 0. So that means because the discriminant is 0, doesn't mean 0 is my answer. It means I'm going to get one real solution. So let's figure that out right now. The opposite of b, plus or minus the square root of what I just got, all over 2 times a. Adding 0, minusing 0, that's not going to do anything. So I just need to reduce that. 20 over 50 reduces to 2/5. Alright, let's go ahead and get everything on the same side. And because we're doing the quadratic formula, it doesn't matter if this is negative or not. Alright, b squared minus 4ac will result in 4 squared minus 4 times negative 1 times negative 13. That would give me 16 minus 52, which will then give me negative 36. So because our discriminant is negative, I'm going to get two solutions, but this time they're going to be imaginary solutions. So x is equal to whatever the opposite of my b is, plus or minus the square root of my discriminant, all over 2 times a. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. That will result in 6i, 6 because it's the square root of 36, I because it's the square root of a negative number. And then if you notice, I can go ahead and divide all of these. All three of them have to be able to be divided by the same number, in which case they can. I can divide them by 2 or negative 2. I'm going to choose to divide by negative 2 to make my life easier. Now it's okay to write it this way, however it looks kind of funny because it says plus a negative and minus a minus. So we can actually just simplify that to plus or minus positive 3i. Because plus a negative would result in this negative, and minus a negative would result in this plus.